Hello, I'm Dan Watkins, a Google Apps instructor at Santa Barbara City College. Our lesson today is on Google Labs and Gmail. In this lesson, I will cover what labs are and how to enable and disable a lab, and a couple labs I find the most useful. So what is a Google Lab? To me, a lab is much like a plugin in that it's an add-on application that extends the capabilities of the primary application. For example, the Google Chrome web browser is an application that you may have installed a Flash or Java plugin to view content for those applications. So they extend the capabilities of the Chrome web browser. Google says that labs are crazy experimental stuff, in that their labs are a testing ground for experimental features that aren't quite ready for prime time. And they certainly include the disclaimer that a lab can break or change or disappear at any time. So why then am I doing a lesson on labs? Well, I've been using several labs for many years now, and they've been incredibly valuable to me in increasing my work efficiency and my experience at Gmail. Sure, there's a risk that they may go away, but I'm hoping we can make them actual features of the Gmail app. So let me show you how to enable and disable a lab. The first thing you want to do is log into Gmail. Next, once you're in Gmail, you want to click on the gear icon in the top right hand, and then you want to select the settings link. It will take you into your Gmail settings. You want to select the Labs tab, and now you're at Labs. So to enable and disable labs, you simply click on the Enable or the Disable button, and then you click Save Changes. So let me find a lab to enable. I will enable right side chat. So you'll notice my chat windows over here. When I enable right side chat, you can see from the little preview that it's going to move it to the right side. So let's try that. Enable. Now I'm going to go to the Save Changes button and click it. You'll notice that it takes me immediately out of the lab and right back into my email, and it enabled the lab. So now my chat is on the right side. So to disable it, I would simply go back to settings if I didn't like it, because it's taking up too much of my screen. And I would go to labs, and there's, let's see, under my enabled labs is right side chat. I would click disable, and I would go ahead and click Save Changes. Now you can enable and disable multiple ones at the same time. I suggest doing them one at a time so you get used to it, that particular lab and what it does. So lastly, I just told you I would talk about a couple of my favorite labs. So quickly, two of my favorite labs are canned responses, and you can see what the description is here. I love it because I have to say the same thing over and over again, and it's nice to just go to the canned response and click it, and it inserts that message. I also use it for my signatures. The other thing I love is the undo send, the oops button. So if I sent an email too quickly and I want to retract it, I have a few seconds to undo it. I hope you enjoyed the lesson in Google Labs. Labs are available in Gmail and the calendar applications, Google Calendar app. Experiment and have fun, and let me know if there's a lab you love and why in the comments below. Our next lesson will be on the lab of canned responses and how to set those up.